Hey everybody, it's Nate. Monday morning, I'm sitting at a receiver. I gotta wait for their trucks to come out before I can go in and get unloaded. Just posting a quick update. I know some people were asking me about miles, so I wanted to update you on the miles. I went and took an average from the last 8 weeks, and that includes this week that ends today. So the average miles over the last 8 weeks is 2,533 miles. If you go back to the 5-week update, that's the only other video where I talked about miles. I think the average was just under 2,400 at that point. And that was after my first 5 weeks. And I felt like I was hoping that it would go up, and it has. It's gone up to 2,533. This particular week ending today is the total miles on this week's paycheck is going to be 3,758 miles. That's a little bit deceiving because I've been starting about 4 weeks ago, I had a load that started in the week, but I didn't get it delivered by Monday, and Monday's the cutoff, so it carried over into the following week. So that week's paycheck was short. It was a smaller one, but I was still within the first 3 months where I was getting guaranteed pay of $850 a week. So I think the mileage added up to like $750 or something. So I got an extra $100 due to the minimum pay that I was under. But then the weeks since then, it's kind of been 2,500, but it's all been going past the Monday. So this is the week where it's culminating, where everything is catching up. That's why it's 3,758 miles this week. I didn't literally drive that in 7 days. This period goes back to a Friday. So you got a weekend added to the week, just the way it falls. But it all averages out. It's just that one of the paychecks was smaller, and one of them is going to be really big, this next one. So that's the average. Once again, 2,533 miles. That's what Melton has given me, a rookie driver. They do this bonus program. It's like a point system, and I got a report from the month of February, which was my first month, and it said I was number 2 in my fleet of 46 trucks. And now I don't know. I started out in like the baby fleet. I don't know if that was for that fleet or that was for the fleet I'm in now. I'll find out when I get the March report. But I was pretty happy with that. I mean, 2, I'd like to be 1, but it gives me something to shoot for. It also said that I had reached 100% of the production goals, daily production goals. So I guess I'm driving the amount of miles that they want me to drive. I'm going to say this right now, and it might rub people the wrong way, but I've been on some of the social media platforms in chat rooms, not a chat room, but on the pages, and I've been coming across a splattering of negative people that are negative about Melton, negative about the miles, just being negative. And this is what I'm going to tell you, and this is true across all walks of life and in all industries, but in trucking and truck driving, there's some dumb truck drivers, and there's some lazy truck drivers. So keep that in mind. Sometimes you read some negative stuff and you just gotta ignore it. You do what you do, and just don't pay attention to the trolls that are going to talk negatively, because honestly, these people that are complaining, I think it's just because either they're dumb or they're lazy, or maybe something else. But you know, and I'm not claiming to be a genius. I mean, I'm borderline genius, but I'm not really a genius. You know, but it's not rocket science. It's really not that difficult, but you do have to put some thought into it. And like I've mentioned in previous videos, I mean, every decision you make, you know, there's several different ways, you know, every time you're faced with a decision, you can have 2 or 3 different options, and there's usually one that's the best option. And if you continually make wise decisions over the course of the year, you're going to get more miles and you're going to make more money. And I stick by that. So, you know, if you see people being negative, I just chalk it up as, you know, they're on the lower end of, you know, when they get their rating, they're probably, you know, 40th out of 46 or 43rd out of 46. And they're not hustling, they're not, you know, managing their clock, and that's why they have a negative outlook. But from what I have seen, in my experience in Melton now, about 3 months, that if you're willing to put in the, you know, the time and the work, you're going to get the miles. And that's about all I can say right now. I mean, I don't have much positive or negative. I don't have a lot of contact with anybody really. I talk to my DM occasionally, but for the most part, I'm on my own out here, and I'm making my own decisions. So that's about it. It looks like they're coming out to maybe call me in, so I'm going to end this video now. That's it. Quick update. Thanks for watching, everyone.